Hey y'all, it's Timothy. I'm painting disgusting fucking art because it's a long lost hobby of mine that I've been trying to get back into, and so far I'm happy. I'm drawing something so disturbing and grotesque that I've been crying while listening to The Weeknd about it. But that's not the topic of today. You will see the art, I promise I'll show you. But the topic of today is social media is dead as fuck. My social media is dead as fuck on every single fucking platform, and this shit is tiresome, bro. Cause it's like, it's like I got people spanning from like damn near celebrities, like 100K followers and shit. And then I'll also have people who will be just like no fucking friends, bragging, like talking about, I'm so lonely, I'm so lonely. And then when it comes to, hey, my name is Timidity and you're in my area, would you like to come with me to this cool ass event where like people literally set themselves on fire and like do circus tricks, rap battle, stand up comedy, burlesque, like everything you can think of. Like there's people putting 50-pound weights in their pussy and showing how strong their Kegel muscles are. If you really want to see something cool and unique like never before and like brag to your friends about, this is the place to be. You want to know what happens? You want to know what my message gets? Left on red. And then those same people will just record themselves still at home like, I'm so fucking lonely, bitch, fuck you. Hate you, and it's kind of weird because you would think like, oh, Tamia is a very hot, interesting, intelligent person. Why doesn't she have many friends? Not everyone else is. Like, even when I do think of other people positively, they don't think of me that positively. I don't know. That's why I try not to think about things like fate, because I kind of think to myself, what if it is in my fate where I'm just supposed to be like super fucking awesome and never have friends and be totally alone, like for some sort of divine higher purpose? I can't think that way because it'll just make me go fuck whatever higher power exists out there and make me take myself out the game. And if you're like, what's take myself out the game? That means I'll fucking kill myself. Because what do you mean my purpose in life is to be fucking alone and losing my mind all the time and sad and making art where my mom has her eyes fucking gouged out by me? You know, like, was it her in the divine plan where I needed to get my ass beat by my mother? Like, did you make her do that so that then I would have awesome character development? And then, like, did you make my life just dramatically fucking worse so that then it could be like, ah, there we go, we need to make this, like, is some higher power just some fucked up ass demented screenwriter who really just wants to like make shit as interesting as possible, so they're like, yeah, let's just make this character have a fucked up ass life so that then she can feel extra rewarded when she has a super cool life later on and she can do this and blah blah blah. And like, it's like, bitch, I'm just saying, some of this shit is just a little too much. It's like I'm maxed out in every single stat except the social stat. And if you're like, to me, okay, meet people in person, I try to meet people in person, I truly do. And then, but I have also been cursed with ADHD, so sometimes I'll be like, I'm totally gonna go to this event, and I will promise to go, and the next thing you know, the like, I'll forget to set a timer, or the event comes and goes, or the people who promised that they would 100% take me to the event and pick me up, they never show up, and then what do? I just have to sit there like a fucking asshole, and just come on now. It's so fucking annoying. I try to think on the bright side. I actually am a very optimistic person in general, but I have to say, shit gets to you after a while. Like, I'll get invited to all these cool ass events like a goddamn socialite because people do want me around, but then it's there's layers to it. Sometimes I have amazing main character moments. Sometimes I just feel like life's a fucking joke, and I'm extra pissed because I accidentally dumped a shit ton of wonderful, wonderful, high quality paint material into this water, and now it's sinking to the bottom when it could have been blessing this canvas. Oh, I'm about to lose it. It's okay. The only thing I'm painting right now is my mom's tit in this photo anyway. So it's like, yeah. It's like, I don't need to make her tit super detailed. Is it like, I think it would be kind of weird for me to just give my mother really detailed titties in the horror art I'm making. Like, sure, it's her most noticeable quality next to the eyes, but her eyes are gouged out in this, so you know what I mean? And before you go, hey, Timmy, do you think you don't have that many friends because you make art of people with their eyes gouged out? Funny enough, no. I've actually gotten more friends from that type of shit. I don't know. I'm trying to be optimistic. But it's annoying. I have a consistent friend. His name is Sean. He's heavily autistic. He's nice, but when he's good, he's good. When he's bad, he's bad. He's good in the way where it's like, hey, Tamia, I'm gonna help you out with this, this, and that. If you say you need it, I'm coming to your door with it. Here's my mom's jewelry because I'm not gonna use it and I think it would look nice on you. Like, you know, and he means it platonically. Like, he's a nice dude. But he's not a very smart man. So he'll be the type of dude where I'll take him to an exclusive movie event, and he will talk as the main villain gives their monologue. So as the main villain is like, aha, so you see, the reason I have slayed every single person in our friend group is because, then Sean will decide to start to lean in my ear with his deep ass voice and try to say something that I know is not going to be funny because he's not a funny guy. And I'll be like, no, 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 I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Sit down. And you know what this nigga will do? Grab me by the arm, physically leaning closer despite hearing me say I don't want to hear it, and then proceed to yell some incoherent bullshit in my ear that is not remotely funny or sensical. And then I miss, and to this day I don't fucking know why she did what she did that fucking summer in the goddamn movie. It's like I don't know why the villain did what the fuck she did. I'm so pissed. And it's just like, Jesus Christ, is he really the best person I could have taken to this? Is he my only fucking option? This fucking guy? Not fun, not fun. Let's see. I don't know. People are very fucking stupid and selfish and ignorant. And I remember recently I was going to take my friends to this huge block party that was going to be super poppin', and I had a cute outfit, and we talked about it all week. And when you all know what these assholes did, all of them forgot. And then we met up later in the evening. I'm pretty sure we met up later in the evening. They invited me out because they all felt super bad about, like, oh shit, right, Tamidi's been talking about this all fucking week. And all of us decided to just do other shit and not tell her. So, I thought we were going to meet at like 3 or 4 or something. I got all dolled up. Didn't learn until 7 that other people weren't going to show up. So that was a bummer. We all still hung out later in the evening, and it was a great night. We managed to make the most of it, but still, you get tired of being forgotten. You get tired of, like, lame-ass experiences. You just get tired. People tire me the fuck out. I don't know. It's like I'm trying to figure out how to phrase what I'm trying to say, but is there really much else to say other than fuck this shit? I go on Twitter, no one's saying shit. I'll tweet the funniest shit on earth and no one replies or responds. It's like once a blue moon. Really fucking irritating. I try my fucking best I make posts on Instagram that I like. No replies. I wake up in the morning after a great day thinking, oh boy, I get to talk about what happened online. I get a few responses from YouTube, and thank you to those who listen and comment and reply. Thank you so much. I do value it. I truly do. I'll reply to more of your messages soon. I'll get in the habit. But eventually you get tired of, like, ranting about amazing things or traumatic things or good, bad, sad, mediocre. Social media is meant to be social. And then it just feels like, everybody's watching, no one's listening, no one's paying attention, no one cares. It'll be someone being like, hey, Timothy, how are you doing lately? How's life been? Da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, you've been watching my story every single fucking day, and you mean to tell me you haven't been absorbing shit? I don't know. It's one of those... It's like I have a lot of following, but then no one's truly, like... It's like everyone's just in PC mode, and it kind of disgusts me, honestly. It's like I deserve better than that. I think most people deserve better than what they got. Sorry, I'm painting right now if I seem a little quiet. I had a nice friend group where I was genuinely happy earlier this year, and it ended in a lot of ways in a way that can never be fixed again. Like, or at least I doubt it'll be fixed again. And it sucks. But what really sucks is that deep down I really was trying to preserve things. I was trying to make sure the friendship would last. I asked for a little bit of space because I know what happens with me. I am self-aware about, like, how my codependent tendencies can get very destructive if I let them. And I thought bro was cool. I did. I really wanted to be Kieran's friend. But they had issues, and they were having night terrors and stuff from, like, me giving them a little bit of space or distance. Like a single day and you're starving yourself and having nightmares and waking up in a cold sweat and crying and freaking out. That's not healthy. I loved them enough where I wanted it to be healthy, and I don't know, I guess they didn't love me or they didn't love themselves enough to respect that, and I'm just annoyed at how everything worked out. And then it got very messy, and I did some things that were outright despicable, and have sealed the deal that door can never reopen. But I don't know, even deep down, I don't miss that friend group that much. because it's like, okay, Karen was nice, but they were, how do I say this nicely? I don't have to say it nicely. It's my page. Karen was a bit of a fucking slut, but that's kind of like what. And like, I'm not slut shaming. It's just like a fact. It's like, okay, nigga, you want to fuck every single person in our friend group, and you go every day talking about how badly you wish it was normal to like kiss and fuck your friends and blah blah blah. We get it. We get it. We get it. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, my horny ass was still kind of like, though. Like, yes, like a part of like my horny ass was like real shit, but at the other time it was like, I don't. And like Karen was cool. Talia, the other girl in the friend group, she was a selfish bitch. She was the type of person I told you about, where it's like, oh, okay, you knew I was suffering for fucking months or years. You didn't fucking reach out once to ask how I was doing, check in, all of that. But you want to know what happened when she was online and she was like, I have no friends and I'm so lonely and it's crippling? Me and Karen had to literally remind her, it's like, hey girl, we are your friend, first of all. Second of all, we literally have plans this Saturday. What are you talking about that you have no one to talk to? And she is the type of annoying bitch where it's like, she won't be there for you. And if you're there for her, she won't value it. So when I ended the friendship, I felt kind of happy because it was like, you know what? This is a girl who will never abandon her actual family, who treats her like shit and gives her an eating disorder. But she will happily disregard the people around her who genuinely give a shit. Like, none of us matter to her. And so, me leaving, I hope it triggers an effect where she realizes that she has to value found family before just fucking, like, people who hate her. Because at some point, I actually really did love her. She was great. I still like the effect she had on my life while she was around. It doesn't change the fact that she is the way she is, and I can't change it. Whatever. But on the bright side, it feels good when I meet people who actually can relate to certain things. Like, hey, this is how it feels to have an abusive parent and a complicated dynamic. This is how it feels to go estranged with them. This is how it feels to do this, that, and the other. And I have so many friends in so many different groups, and yet I still can't say that I have, like, actual ones. And then I try to go, you know what, let's not rely on the internet. Let's try to make friends in person. I make friends in person, and then they'll do that thing where it's like I send them memes or try to talk to them offline. They don't fucking respond. They leave me on red, and then next thing you know, they see me in person again. They'll act like I'm the best thing since sliced bread. They'll be like, oh my god, Timidity, how are you doing? I adore you, blah blah blah. It's fucking weird. It's goddamn annoying, and it pisses me the fuck off. I will have lovers who I think can make good friends, but then that eventually gets on their nerves and they'll always ask, oh, Timidity, don't you have any other friends to talk to? And it's like, oh. And then I have to pretend I do. It's just so tiresome. All of it. I'll get back from like an amazing date, a rare event, all of that. There's no applause, there's no cheer. Like, I remember that's the reason I stayed in an abusive relationship so long. Everybody watched, everybody talked, no one intervened. Maybe like one single guy, and even then he would still shake that nigga's hand in public. And then get on social media like, ooh, just because I shake your hand in public doesn't mean I think you're good. I know what you did to my friend. It's like, bitch, that's not, like, no, just, like, be a man and be like, fuck you, nigga. I don't like you. You hurt Timidity. I hate niggas so much, dude. I don't know. And then I always feel like I get close to what I want. Like, recently I made a friend group in public, and it felt great. And it made me stop thinking about Talia and Karen and all that stuff. Funny how in the friend group there's Karen and Karen. I just realized that now. But simply put, what was I talking about? I thought they were so cool. But then lo and behold, all these amazing events where I thought, yes, I can finally invite people and not go alone and have fun, and they didn't show up. And I was so pissed. I still went, still had a pretty solid time, but I still remembered. And then it didn't help that the next day after they abandoned the event that we planned all week, and it's just like, I don't want to be seen as disposable and forgettable. I want to be some person that people go, wow, she is undeniably amazing. We fucking adore her. I'm not saying I need to be a cult leader. I'm not saying I need total, undying, 100% blind worship of me. But I'm just saying, can niggas put in a fucking effort that is not half-assed? Like I said about Sean's cool until Sean's cool until next thing you know, you're standing up. He's standing up at a comedy event yelling bullshit at the top of his fucking lungs and interrupting people's set and threatening to hit people because he's wasted and stuff. And then I have to look like an asshole because I invited him out. People in my local scene where I do my production work, some days they will dap you up and hug you and laugh with you. Other days they'll fucking ignore you. And people spread rumors and talk shit, and it's just fleeting. No one's truly there for one another. It's all fake, it's all facade. I stopped having to see them as people to genuinely see as friends and just as people who get on a stage who I can maybe once a fucking month maybe gamble actually like waving at, because my rejection sensitive dysphoria is too goddamn high to deal with another person taking the time to try to make me feel worthless. It's like you said hi to me last week and now suddenly you're not saying hi today. How strange. Niggas are weird. A lot of people are weird. I'll have friends that they'll be like, oh my god, I'm with you for life. And it's like, that's interesting because you'll leave me on red for like 4 days and then ask what's up with me. And I'll tell you, good, bad, anything. You won't really say anything super supportive or fun. You'll just be like, huh, okay. Hell, this new girl, she was complaining about not having any woman friends and not having any friends and being stuck in the house all the time. I thought, yes, I would love to be friends with her, but now she's not replying to any of my messages despite nothing really changing, and she's depressed and crying and she doesn't want to talk. It's like, oh, yay. I get to be fucking alone again. Like, ugh. I got an agoraphobic friend who won't let me in her crib or come out to see me or even message me back. Oh, yay. I want you to imagine how it feels to meet a man. This is also like some stuff I've mentioned about how I've been threatened with restraining orders or how I've been obsessed with men. Because men are easy. They're quick. They come whenever you ask them to, for the most part. They'll come even if you don't ask them to. Like, sometimes they last 2 minutes. But I had to slide that quick joke. Sorry. I'm not that sorry, though. But as I was saying, yeah, it's like a dude will be like, hey, Timothy, I like you. I'll get you expensive jewelry, take you out to a nice restaurant, make you come, give you everything you want. Like, I don't mind love bombing that much, or at least I didn't, because it's like, at least it's fun. Is it consistent? Sometimes. And then it'll vanish and it'll hurt. But you know what? So did isolation. It's like, if you want to come in and just fuck up my time and my life for a bit with, like, love and understanding and a huge dose, you know what? That's fucking lit. Why not? Because looking back at the life I was given from my fucking parents and my friends and the people around me who I thought I could trust and love, you take what you can get. So I see why at some point I got very obsessive with these dudes, because it's like they were the ones who got me out of bad places, mentally and physically. I went on a nice spa date the other day with this very nice guy. Very attractive, fun to be around, charming, cute, a gentleman, very nice. And I know I have the distance from him. Because if I text him, I don't know when he'll reply. And if he texts back too fast, it might make my heart race a little bit too much in a way that will make me sick and disturbed in the mind, and I don't want to do that. Or if what if he doesn't text back at all? Or what if I wait hours and hours and I'm checking my phone every 10 seconds hoping for a reply? Then what? I don't want that. I want to feel good. And I want people around me that want to make me feel good every fucking day. And the closest I got with that was Karen, and even that, to an extent, got a little bit too unhealthy. If they toned it down by maybe just like a solid 10%, me and them would have been absolute besties. Like, still so much fun. But I don't know. people can also hold you back, so I guess that's also why I don't miss care that much anymore. Because I know deep down it's like, hey, if I were still doing 7 hour Discord calls and letting them think about me every single second of the day and vice versa, we would have just like loved ourselves into destruction, into a little pigeonhole, and never came out, like a little black hole of energy. And I wouldn't be able to do other things. Like, because our friendship ended, I was able to focus on producing a comedy show. I was able to like practice painting and drawing more without the need and validation of others. I was able to get in the habit of saying more problematic opinions without caring what people thought, because you know what? If no one's going to be around anyway, like if a tree falls in the forest and no one's around to hear it, doesn't make a sound. So therefore, if Timothy says some fucked up jokes on the internet and no one likes it, then you know what? But also no one bothers to interact with or see it, then she can keep doing whatever the fuck she wants. And some people love her, some people hate her. Fuck it. But it's stepping into a new level of me. And I've been dancing in public, and I've been like drinking a lot of caffeine and alcohol, but then getting off of it lately because life's been finally feeling good. The other day, I had a nice date with a man. We went to a spa. We had sex several times, and we cuddled. And even then, he wanted to hang out more the next day. And he got me baklava and chicken turnover. And we body doubled. I worked on screenwriting as he pretended to work on his laptop, because tech dudes just have jobs where it's like, ooh, I send 2 emails a day, and then take a small 7 hour break. But yeah, sometimes I hang out with people, like people in my local production scene, and I'll see how many people I find being around racist predators or their hypocrisies, and I'll be like, thank God I'm not close to these people anymore. Sometimes I hear about drama from ex-friends, and I'll be like, maybe it's good that I cut that person off. I'll reflect on certain memories and remember people not being good, but don't you miss when people were good? I even said it today on my Instagram, and I'm sure a few people saw, but I still watched it before I realized that people saw, because I figured, if no one watched my story, I can delete it. But I did mention about how at some point my nihilism got very strong, like over the pandemic, and I remember some friends I had when the pandemic was going on. There was this one girl who was like pro cop and anti shoplifting, and eventually I just thought to myself, you know what, this bitch just watches my story every day, but never fucking asks me how I'm doing, never fucking reaches out. She's just there watching, and for what? Like, what's her purpose of being here? I don't need her there, and why am I trying my best to, like, bite my tongue on certain topics when I know damn well she's not doing shit? And you want to know what happened? I got online and I talked all about the corrupt shit that has happened with cops in my local, like, 20, like, mile radius. All sorts of corruptions. I'm talking, like, cops kidnapping child sex workers off the street to have sex with them. I'm talking about huge drug ring busts. I'm talking big things. And I also talked about how, in the grand scheme of things, I don't care about shoplifting because people are poor. Insurance is write off for any like theft, and on top of it, like, just fucking, I don't care if it's like a single mother stealing formula or if it's a nigga stealing overpriced ass Beats headphones that are designed to break in under like 5 months anyway. Fuck it. Like, I've stolen shit that was like, I'd go home and get a lip gloss and then it would be like a terrible color and I couldn't even return it. But then you know what? Hey, if I stole it, I win. Or I would find out an amazing product and be able to boost sales by recommending it to other people. Free advertising, baby. Ow. So, and you know what happened? That same bitchy girl, you know, she stopped talking to me and she unfollowed me. And I thought to myself, good riddance. Because deep down, it's like, if you're mad that I'm talking about like cops involved in all sorts of trafficking and dangerous things and like being harmful to the homeless and sex workers and all that, and if then maybe you are a disgusting type of person that I'm glad you're not around. Also, I've been trying to make more friends, but some of them are stupid. Like this one girl, I'll put it this way: people will be dumb about the dumbest things. It's like, okay, why are you telling everyone that your type is dark skinned men when you really like white men? Who gives a fuck? Like, embrace it. Or it'll be like, people just lie about weird shit and dumb shit. So sometimes I have moments where it's like, you know what, I'm glad I'm not around other people because their silly games and their stupid mindsets, they had upset me. Even recently, I had a date with a guy like a few weeks back, and we were going to have another date on July 5th, but he did not reach out to me. He chose not to reach out to me. And I was like, oh, hey, like I around 1 p.m. I was like, hey, how are you? Are you still on for the day? And he took hours to reply, and then went on a speech about how I was allegedly the one who canceled and blah 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 blah. And I just told him, nigga, you have two thumbs and a phone. You were the one who was out all night drinking and partying in Lake Tahoe. I was the one who stayed in my city and had a simple dinner, then went home at a reasonable hour. I don't know why you're trying to pin the issue of the date not happening on me, and it wasn't too late in to still do it until you sent this fuck ass message, fuck you, and I called him a very bad word. And I'll put it this way, somehow he's still trying to go on dates with me now. But I don't like weak shit like that. It's like, be normal enough where you can just be like, I'm gonna ask Tam out on a date or talk to her because I want to talk to her. Don't play stupid games with me. And ironically, I'm gonna try not to be a hypocrite today because, like, I'll put it this way, I'm trying not to be lonely, but I'm trying not to be over reliant on people either. And I guess the sad thing is, a big reason I am over reliant on people is because, well, I'm fucking lonely. I can enjoy my own company, and I am. Like, yesterday, I decided to stay inside for most of the day and watch like Chinese imperial dramas after I hung out with the spa date guy. But you know what? When my homies, like the cool, consistent ones who I do talk to every day, they were sweet enough to be like, hey, Tam, I haven't seen you in a while. You want to come out to this free comedy show with us? Drinks on me, come on. And then they had another friend out of town. Like, it felt so wonderful hopping in their car and having my buddy punch me in the shoulder and say how wonderful and great it was to see me. God bless. That was beautiful. And we all had a great time, and it was an amazing evening, and I'm happy about it. Hell, I even stuck my head out the sunroof because they dared me to and lost my favorite wig. That shit was fun. Yeah. So I think I'm finding a pretty good balance, but to an extent, I'll just say it as simple as this. I still want, like, how do I put this? I would like consistent friends and not to just have every single message left on read and left on seen. I'd like to wake up in the morning and be able to be like, oh, look, social media, where I actually get replies to the things I say and do, and see interesting things and like get interesting responses. Like, I don't know. I like to think I'm making sense, but damn it, I just realized I painted over a part of my painting that I shouldn't have, but it's whatever. Whatever, it still looks good. It looks great, actually. But I suppose, I don't know. I want more than just like a friendly old man. Like, and actually, that's kind of it. Yeah, just friendly old guy. He's the only one. He's sweet. I adore him. He's great. But still, you know. He's a wonderful presence, but even then, there's still blockages. Like, he won't talk about certain more depressing topics. Hell, me, him, and another girl who I thought we were going to be friends with. She seems to really like me, but she did the same thing of likes me in person and radio silence online. I don't like that shit. When me and my old guy friend were talking with her about, like, you know, predators in the local scene and how she tried to stand up for a friend and instead was the one who got isolated as the rapist ran free, and how that was affecting her, my buddy was just like, hey, come on, stop talking about this, let's go to the saloon, and was just kind of like agitatedly trying to like get her off the topic. And like, oh no. So there's limitations, obviously, to what a horny old man can talk about to two young women who have to deal with the consequences of misogyny every fucking day of their life. Complex, but you know. Anyway. And as for my spa date, I think I should just bite the bullet and text him. Should I? Like, a part of me wants to keep painting and doing Chinese drama stuff, but another part of me is like, hey, you know what? Maybe he really wants to see me. Maybe he is the one who's anxiously waiting for you to contact him and worried that you don't want to see him again or something like that. How about you don't be a hypocrite? Like, I don't know. It's like a delicate balance between Timidity does something to prove that she's a sane person who can have sex and friends in a regulated, healthy manner, and Timidity is about to do something that could potentially trigger her in a way that could fuck it up. So it's like I have a chance as soon as I end this video where it's like I could continue not messaging him and have that little mild anxiety in my chest if me and Spot Date Guy will ever talk again. Because I do, he was a really nice presence and I would like to have him around, but I don't want to just think of him as like the only person I can go out and have fun with or enjoy life with. There's so much more. I could stay inside and watch Chinese dramas and paint and listen to music and dance and cry and feel my emotions and try to avoid the numbing sensation of stress in my system before eventually contacting him like 3 days later. Or I can just say, fuck these games, I'll talk to him, and if he doesn't respond and I don't like it, I could simply just block his number. I don't know which is the right decision for me. All I know is if I don't address it, I don't think I'll have a positive reaction. Do you get what I'm saying? I want, because he's nice and he wants to see me again, but he hasn't messaged me. So now I have the chance of being a hypocrite where it's like, let the man message you to prove that he's interested in you. But at the same time, dude is insecure and anxious and all sorts of shit. I want to see him again, or at least just talk to him. I don't know, I could ask him about like this one cool meat carnival I've been wanting to go to. I could seize the day and seize the reins of my life, and if he doesn't respond, I can do how I do everyone else who doesn't respond. Funny enough, I have been doing this lately. If someone leaves me on red when I make an effort with them, or if they're one of those weirdos who ignores my messages but watches my story, I'll just say boo and send tomato emojis over text, and then like block or restrict them, because it's like, get the fuck out of my face, really. Like, okay, you just lost your privileges to be around me because you're a weak ass bitch ass nigga. But I will say, I want consistent friendship and consistent people. And I guess now I'm at the path where it's like, I don't want to feel like I'm chasing this dude. Like, I get why the guy who didn't message me on July 5th hesitated to message me, but it's like, bro, you're a grown ass man with two thumbs. Act like an adult. If you're really that worried, message me. And if I don't respond, you can either message me twice, which is preferred, I have ADHD, and just trust the process. And if I still don't respond, tell me to fuck off. I had to do that recently. This one guy, really hot as fuck, really interesting, like, he started acting like I was just chopped liver, so I just said, never mind, ear pie, and I blocked him. Because I just figured it's like, okay, I could keep trying to hope that this guy will one day give me a good response and fall for the situationship trap, but that's not for me. No, thank you. I was just like, I don't care how hot this nigga is, I have enough self-worth and self-value where if I'm gonna be ignored by somebody, I'd rather, one, have control of it, two, I could just end this shit myself instead of lingering for hours. Like, if I'm gonna be painting and not being talked to by a nigga, I would rather it be from me being like, fuck this nigga, I'm gonna paint instead, and not, I'm gonna paint to distract myself from this bro not talking to me. Anyway, I'm feeling a little bit of that anxiety right now. So about the spa date guy, I probably should just hit him up, send a text. And if he doesn't text by the end of the day, and if I, like, and I could send a double text, and then if that still feels too much, I could tell him to fuck off. All I know is I don't want games, I don't like games, and I like consistency. And I want people who actually want to be in my life. And I know it's a scary, delicate process, but deep down, I want to feel wanted. And I only want people that want me. Anyone else can fuck off, because I don't need people who are going to have me in small increments, like likes me in real life, ignores me online, and never makes plans, or likes me online, weird as fuck in person, or just like people who watch and never interact, people who will never truly talk to me unless they see I get clout or this or that. It's like, I was cool before I had 1,000,000 views, bitch, you stupid whore. Like, tons of shit. Anyway, I'm hungry and I'll probably make some food and talk to Spot Date Guy, and if he doesn't respond, it's okay, because I made it this far in life. There will always be new friends, and even when those friends who I think will be the next big thing in my life, even if they get stale or dead or dry, I always have me, and I love myself so much, and I've gotten myself through everything so far, and so have you lovely people, but I persevere, and I can keep persevering and loving myself always. And I don't really need the extra help of anyone else, but it is appreciated. So here's to new friendships on the way, new opportunities, new bonds, and new fun connections from much better people. And there's always better that's gonna come my way, and yeah. Plus, with Spa Date Guy, I literally have like 18 other dudes trying to talk to me on Hinge, so I'll live, whatever happens. Hell, I don't even open Hinge because I like my own company better than the notifications of these men. But you get what I mean. Life's always gonna be okay. And as long as I'm at peace, that's what matters. And peace for people around me at all times. No stress, just less. Thanks so much. Go to sleep. Bye.